Hi there, my name is Rebecca. This is a 20-minute yoga and weights sequence. You'll need, as far as equipment, you'll need a yoga mat, and if you have them, a set of light weights, and possibly a set of heavy weights if you'd like the option to increase your weight as you go. If you're new to yoga and weights, I do have a beginner series of yoga and weights where I explain everything in greater detail. Everything will be explained today as well, so even if you're new to yoga and weights, there'll still be a significant explanation today for the sequence. So the focus today will be on glutes and on twisting and on pulling movements with the arms. So I'd like to talk just a quick moment about glutes and hinging when we're moving through today, and give a better explanation now in the beginning because later we'll be moving a little bit faster. So when you're hinging with the hips, and this is a normal functional movement that you do every day anyways, and especially with weights and when it's loaded, you want to keep your back flat and you only want to go into a range of motion that feels safe for your body. So when you're hinging, the hips stay above the knees, your butt goes back behind your heels, and the back stays flat with shoulders together. If you find yourself rounding or if you feel any pain in your low back, don't hinge as far. Only go as far as your hamstrings will allow you to go. You can also place a small bend in your knee that will give you a little more depth without rounding your back. But the goal is not to bend the knees so much that the hips lower. When we're hinging and we want to focus on glutes and hamstrings, we want to keep the hips high so that the glutes and hamstrings are engaging. So you'll see where those come into play later today or later in the sequence. So with that in mind, then let's go ahead and get started. So we'll start at the back of your mat in child's pose. Come to a kneeling position on your mat, open your knees out wide, unite your big toes to touch, sit your hips on your heels, and then walk your hands all the way forward. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Make sure that you adjust the position of your forehead so that you can continue to breathe through your nose, because we'll take a few breaths here together. Starting with a big inhale, breathe in through your nose, fill up your lungs and your chest, then open mouth, exhale, let it go. 2 more like that. Inhale through your nose, fill up all the way nice and full, belly, chest, and shoulders. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. And then last one together. Inhale through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great. Then continue to flow your breath in and out through your nose, becoming more mindful, more aware of your breathing, of your body, maybe the quality of your breath and the quality that your body feels, maybe tightness or soreness. As we move through an exercise sequence like we will today, it's always important to meet your body where it's at, trying not to push your body into places where it's not ready to go. Continue to flow your breath and just be more mindful of your body, what you feel ready to do today. Then inhale, rise up to tabletop. Stack your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Inhale, bird dog, lift your right leg and your left arm and find that balance. Then bend your right heel, kick your heel up towards the ceiling, feel your glute engage. Take an inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow, pull your knee and elbow close together underneath your navel. Inhale, re-extend, keep your right knee bent, kick your heel towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Then exhale, drop your left hand down, straighten your right leg. Take your right leg to the left side of your mat. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. And then breathe here, making a C shape with your body, opening your right hip. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop your right knee down. Inhale, bird dog on the left. Lift your left leg and your right arm. Then bend your left knee, kick your heel towards the ceiling for that glute activation. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knee to elbow, pull it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it in. 2 more. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, inhale, kick it up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Then inhale, re-extend. Straighten your left leg, drop your right hand down. And on your exhale, take your foot to the right side of your mat, right ear to right shoulder, and open up your left side. Breathe. Inhale, re-extend your left leg, and on your exhale, take your knee to the ground. Tuck your toes if they're not already. Inhale, hovering tabletop. Lift your knees off the mat, holding your abdomen in, keeping your shoulders over your wrist for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Great. Start with movement here, pedal out your legs, press down one heel and the other. Sway your hips side to side. Look under one arm and then the other. Just keep a steady movement going, dynamically opening hips, shoulders, torso, low back. Then find stillness, place your feet at hip distance, spread all 10 fingers wide. Shift your tailbone up and back just a little bit more and press the mat away from the top of your head. Look towards your big toes. Hold strong here for 1 breath. Then inhale, look forward. Exhale, tiptoe your feet towards the top of your mat. Land your feet at hip distance, ragdoll pose. Reach for opposite elbows, let your upper body hang. Good. You can bend one leg and the other. Try a little shift side to side, working out your glutes, hamstrings, and your low back. Then release your hands down to the mat, toe heel your feet to touch, leave a wedge of space between your heels, bend at your knees, and slowly roll up to standing 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times once you arrive to standing. And take one last shift up and back, and then place your palms together at your heart. Take a moment to close your eyes. Make connection with your body and your breath. Connection is the thing that matters the most. Your connection with self, your connection with others. So just take a moment to feel that inventory internally. Notice your connection with your breath, your body, your mind, your entire self. Perhaps your intention today may be to improve that connection, that awareness of yourself, so you can connect with others around you. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Very nice. Flutter your eyes open. Release your palms by your side. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your hands overhead. Shift your tailbone down. Make sure your weight is in your heels. Pull your biceps back to frame your ears. Reach through your elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Send your right fingertips down and back. Arms are at shoulder height, and then reach them in opposite directions. Notice if your left hip shifts forward, pull your left hip back, squeeze your heels together energetically. Feel them pulling in to hold your hips stable from hips all the way down to the floor, and just move from your navel. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, open twist to your left. Reach your arms at shoulder height in a T shape. In opposite directions, pull your right hip back, spiral your heels together, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Then inhale, come back to center, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend, open your elbows, lift your heart and throat. Take a big inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, re-extend, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, press your hands to your shins or thighs. Lift your shoulders in line with your hips. This is the position that we're talking about, where you want to keep your back flat. The shoulder blades pull together. If you had a pencil between your shoulder blades, it wouldn't roll off your back. You'd be able to hold it right in place. You can bend your knees if you need to. Your hamstrings may be tight and it might cause your low back to round. So if you bend your knees, you can think about lifting your tailbone up and back to create more of a flat back. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your hands to the mat and step your feet back. From here, we're running it out in mountain climber. So pull your knees into your chest. Find a pace that will work for you. The goal here is to increase your heart rate just a little bit as we move into a more increased flow. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up to standing. Exhale, open twist to the left, just the one breath. Inhale to center. Exhale, open twist to the left. All right, yes, the left this time. I said left last time. Inhale to center. Exhale, baby back bend, open your heart. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, high plank pose and pause. From here, we move into toe taps. You can take your toes out or you can jump them out and in. Find your pace, increase your heart rate. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Grab your weights this time. Doing a weighted halfway lift. If there's any discomfort in your spine, avoid doing the weights. So with weights in hand, inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, drop your hips, press the weights through your shoulders and overhead. Sit nice and low. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Bring the weights through your shoulders, kick your arms back, and step your left foot back. Great. Lift up on your left back toe. Turn your hips forward, lunge into your front knee. Then inhale, crescent lunge, pull the weights up. Then exhale, Heisman, pull the left knee in. Inhale, extend, exhale, pull it in. We're going up and down here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Drop your left heel down. Take a moment, set up your feet in a T shape. Lunge into your front knee. Push your knee towards the pinky edge of your foot. Then extend your arms in a T shape, opposite directions. Look over your front hand. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, star pose. Punch your hands up. Turn your toes out. Then bend your knees for a sumo squat and pull the weights to your chest. Drop your elbows by your side. Extend your arms down. Squat low. Stand and curl. Low, stand and curl. Keep going here. Make sure that your knees track over the toes. So if your knees are caving in, turn your toes in. Wherever the knees go, the toes should be also. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2. Adjust your feet. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high plank pose. From here, mountain climber with a twist. Right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. Ready, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath. Then inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Press the weights overhead. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Step your right foot back. Tricep extension through your arms. Then inhale, crescent lunge. Press the arms overhead. Rise up onto your back big toe. Turn your hips forward. Take an inhale. Lift up. Exhale, Heisman knee to chest. And then run it out here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Set up the same T shape with your feet. Lunge into your front knee, press your arms. Breathe. Then inhale, star pose. Hands up, toes out. Exhale, sumo squat. This time we're doing a hammer curl. Arms extend, palms facing inward. Stand and curl, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Good. Remember the knee and toe rule. Wherever the toes go, the knees go. If your knees are not going where the toes go, turn your knees inward so that they go in the same direction. Find for your anatomy what's gonna work. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch your left hand up. Exhale, pull to your chest, pivot over your leg, plant the weights, high plank pose. From here, toe jacks. Faster pace, out and in, ready, go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Another one, take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights. Inhale, rise up to standing. All right. We are moving forward into a glute series. So the same hinge movement with your hips, we'll be doing a bent over row. Same hinge movement with your hips will apply. I'm gonna show you from the side just so you can see the flat back. Place your feet at hip distance. Shift your hips back. Place a slight bend in your knee and drop the weights towards the ground. Should be a straight arm from shoulder to wrist. From here, turn the palms to face your knees and then row, elbows up. Lower down, elbows up. Keep going. Inhale up, inhale down, exhale up. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Imagine that pencil there that you're holding with the blades every time you're lifting up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stand. From here, step your right foot back and open out to the side. We're going for a side lunge with a twist. So bring the weights to the shoulders. You'll side lunge to your right leg. So lunge it back. Then you're gonna bring left knee to chest to stand with a twist. So step it out, bring it in and twist. Out and in, keep going. You should feel your heel on your right foot. You might feel that glute working on the right leg or your outer hip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come back to the top of your mat. Take a big breath. Okay, second round of bent over movements, only this time we're doing a fly. I have shoulder limitations. I'm going to opt for no weights for this one because this one's difficult for my shoulder. But the lower body mechanics are still the same. Hips at, catching my breath. So place your feet at hip distance, hips go back, knees can bend a little bit, back stays flat. Release your arms towards the ground, straight arm from shoulder to wrist, and then open your hands out, rather your arms out with a slight bend in your elbow. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto that imaginary pencil. Down and up, down and up. The more you can hinge, the better, the more of a challenge that you'll feel, both in your lower body and in upper body. The resistance comes from moving in direct opposition to gravity, along with the weights that you hold in your hands. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Okay, step your left foot back. Moving on to side lunge with that twist on the left side. So bring the weights to your shoulders, lunge to your left leg. Exhale, kick your right knee up, twist over your right leg, out and in. Feel your left heel is the activation. So you're pressing down that left heel, squeezing the left glute in order to come to a full stand. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Go ahead and come to the top of your mat. Place your weights down and drop down to your knees. Grab a quick water if you need it, towel off, and we'll be on the mat for the rest of the session. Okay, so from here, weights will be optional. So we'll come down to tabletop, hands and knees on the mat, underneath hips and shoulders. You can place your weight behind your knee. You can hug your knee in just to hold the weight there. And then we'll start with those donkey kicks. Similar to what we did in the beginning, kick your heel towards the ceiling, bring it back down. Glute squeeze and lower. Try not to overarch your back because then you're using your spine and not your glute. So keep pressing it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee down, quick break. Now we're going for fire hydrants, with or without the weights. So open your knee out to the side, lateral movement, and avoid over shifting your hips. So up and down. Keep going. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, swap out your weight. Move it over to the left side. Okay, so back to the donkey kicks. Once you've got the weight set up, hover your left knee and then kick it up. Squeeze your glute, don't arch your back. Imagine stamping the heel towards the ceiling. Keep your abdomen pulled in. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee down, quick break. Fire hydrants. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your knee to the side. Lower and lift. Keep going. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice job. Release the weights and then roll onto your back and take the weights with you. I will move to this side so you guys can see me from the side, but you lay back however makes sense to you. Okay, so from here, let's do the arms first. So we'll start with the weights over the shoulders, extend the arms overhead. Only go as far as you feel comfortable, and if it doesn't feel comfortable, then just do the fly out to the side. But if you can, go overhead. If you can, make them all the way to the ground and lift up. We're going for a lat activation, so underneath the arm. Those are your pull muscles. Go over and return to center. You don't have to go all the way to the ground to feel your shoulders activate, okay? So we've got the upper body. Now let's add in the lower body. So we're do a single leg bridge. Kick one heel to the ceiling. So you'll lift, lower, extend, and center. Lift, lower, extend, center. Keep going. If you struggle to feel your glute or hamstring on the bridge, extend your heel further away from your hips. Then you should really feel it. Last 4, 3, 2, body movement. Extend and center, press your heel and lower. Upper body, lower body. Upper and lower. Again, if you're not feeling the glute, extend your heel away from your hips a little bit more, that'll help. Keep your elbows straight on the upper body movement. You're doing great. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, release the weights to the ground. Last little bit here, we're moving into core. So starting with a boat pose with a twist. I've already done this so many times this week in all my classes. I'm gonna keep my heels on the ground. If you would like, you can lift your heels off the ground. You can also straighten your legs if you have that. So find your variation, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, twist to the right. Center and twist. Center and twist, keep going. The more of a challenge you have, the harder it will be to twist without letting your hips move too much. So just like when we were standing, you want to try to avoid an excessive movement of the hips. Maybe even think about squeezing your knees together. Good, for 4, 3, make it even in 2, and 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release down to the ground for bicycles. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, right, left elbow, right knee, and then center, twist, other side. Center and twist, and then keep going. Exhale with every twist. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, rock and roll up to a seat. And then we'll do one more movement in tabletop. So find your tabletop position, tuck your toes. Inhale, hug your knees. Exhale, tap your knee down, and then switch to the other side. You can also just lift the knees if that's where you're at. But if you can hover, add in that hover for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop down to your knees, have a seat. And now we're gonna start a cool down. So sit with your hips on the ground, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Reach forward first, and then land your hands on your legs, feet, toes, wherever they land. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Then open your knees out wide into a V shape. Take your right hand to your right inner thigh. Inhale, reach your left hand up. Exhale, gate pose, hands towards the toes. Roll your left shoulder back. Press your right elbow into your thigh. Take an inhale and exhale, reach. Then release, come back to center, other side. Left arm down, right hand up. Take an inhale, reach. Exhale, gate pose, rainbow over towards your toes. Roll your right shoulder back, press your left elbow into your thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cobbler's pose, place the bottoms of your feet together. Find your comfortable distance with your heels away from your hips, wherever that is for you. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Another inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Continue that for 2 more breaths on your own. Inhale, slowly rise, and then exhale, take it all the way down to your mat. Cross your right ankle over your left. Keep your left foot on the ground. Take an inhale, and exhale, supine twist. Take your legs over to the left, goal post your arms, and turn your gaze to the right. Not only are we opening the hips, but we're also opening the side body in the twist. Try to relax your body, slow down your breathing, take longer exhales, and keep that mindfulness connection. You've been making choices all class about what's right for your body. So notice how that feels and how that felt to meet your body where it was at today. Bring your knees back to center, and then uncross your right leg, then cross your left leg over, tilt your legs to the right, turn your gaze to the left. And breathe, slow, deep inhales and exhales. Slowly bring your knees back to center. Hug both knees in. Give your body a full body hug. Squeeze the knees in. Tuck the forehead to your knee. Take a breath in. Hold and squeeze. And then exhale to Savasana Corpse Pose. The final resting posture of class. Extend your arms and legs out long. Shimmy your shoulders underneath your chest to keep your heart lifted. There's no right or wrong way to lay here, so if you feel like you want to take a variation with feet together or knees bent or hands on your body or hands overhead, you can choose whatever you like, whatever calls to you at this moment. So once you get comfortable here, we'll spend 2 minutes. I will be here to guide you out, so if your mind wants to relax and really drift away, just let it do so. Let go of any sense of trying, and just let your body and your mind rest. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reawaken your body, connect your mind again with breath and body. Then inhale for a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead like you're waking up in the morning. Stretch from fingertips to toes. And then on your exhale, roll to either side. Find your fetal position with your knees tucked in, hips and knees stacked. A comfortable position for your upper body, and keep your eyes closed. Just notice that sensation of being supported, feeling more grounded, more cleansed in your mind and body. And then slowly make your way up to a seat, realigning your head over your heart once again. And again, keeping your eyes closed just so that you're inviting your focus to stay more inward, relishing every last moment from your practice. And then bring your hands together at your heart. Take a breath in, pressing your heart into your thumbs. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job today. Give your body some thanks for showing up and working with you. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me for this yoga and weights session. I hope you had a good time and that you feel a little worked out and connected with your body and your whole self. So hopefully you're able to take that connection with you off your mat through your day, through your week. And hopefully I get to see you again on the next one. Thanks for showing up. Nice job.